Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is good to see everybody coming in on this Saturday morning. Everybody up and at 'em and ready to go, raring to go, and seeing what's happening. Good morning, good morning, good morning, bangarang, and welcome to the beautiful day. I hope you are making this day what you need to make it. Some of us are going through some times, and it's really crazy. We had the sun energy, we got the whole Mercury energy going, and today is a 5. Today is a day for some instability, some conflicts. That doesn't have to be bad, but it could be kind of an eventful day. If you be aware of it, be ready, and you know what? It won't take you off guard, but it's also a good day for some great passion. It's a great day to really sink yourself into something you're wanting to do, and that's the best thing we can do. Karina, it's always good that you start your day with a walk and a meditation. That's awesome. And Can, we're going to get up with you first, and we're going to kick this thing off. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, guides, spirits, Gaia, still my heart, still my mind today, and remind us that today is the day that we can make anything happen. Open our hearts to the message that you have. Open our minds so that we can receive it. So mote it be. Here we go. All right, you were the first one in this morning asking for a card, so that's where we're going to go. Karina, I'll come to you next. Absolutely. Let's see what's happening. All right, let's find out what's going on here, buddy. All right. Bring this off here a little bit. All right, let's get some things going and see where you need to focus today. What's today? We're just going to worry about today and this weekend and say, hey, what do I need to be on the lookout for? Where do you want me to deal with? Where are we? All right. What I'm seeing today, we're starting out the gate, right out of the gate with that whole the frenetic energy that's going on. Today is a day you're going to need to focus. You're lacking a little bit of focus, and you're going to need to move forward on something. Understand, peace will come with movement. Things will happen, okay? That's where you're going, all right? Now, that means you got to let go of something. Something's going to go away. You need to release something, and I'm really getting that this is something from your past, and very well, it could be something from an old relationship. Your fault, their fault, nobody's fault. It doesn't matter. It's over. It's done. Release it and say, there's nothing I can do about it. My wife posted a thing in the Facebook group this morning about it is time to make things, you can't bring it with you no matter what the outcome is. If you're worried about it 3 days from now, if you can't change it today, there's no sense of putting anxiety into it. That's exactly where we're at, and that's what's going. So that's what I'm getting. Focus on what you want to get done. That's going to be for you. Make sure you're focused and you're moving onto your target. And that means you're going to have to put something back, okay, to win this race. That's where we're going. So mote it be. Karina, absolutely. Let's get you going. Also, folks, while we're getting started here, I'm going to run this. Met somebody else who signed up, and it's coming to the Cancun getaway. I want you to find it. We are going to have a blast. It's going to be me, Rocky DeGotti, Hillis Pugh, and Becky Gregory from Cosmic Insight. We're all going to be there. You can work with each and every one of us individually. And we're going to be doing things in groups. We're going to be doing versions of our live show, things like that. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be so much fun. The important thing to remember is you are on a time crunch now to get that $14.50 price for a couple locked in. 21st of this month, it's rolling. This year is rolling. Don't let it roll by and miss it. You'll still be able to go, but I just want you to be able to grab that that early entry price. So make sure you get your deposits in. Call Bruce, talk to Bruce. He will be glad to work with you on anything that we can. And he has all the ins and outs and the details of it. Speaking of Bruce, I don't know if he's here. I haven't seen him pop in yet. We will get to him in a minute. We're going to talk about that. But today is the man's birthday. So when he pops in, we're going to be singing him happy birthday. It's just that way it is. We'll be meeting him later. Him and I are going to demolish some crab legs together in honor of his birthday and things like that. So everybody wish things a good well. And Karina, can I have a card, please? Today. Okay. Now you sound like my wife. You're hurrying me up. Today. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's the way I'm reading it. Okay. Here we go. Karina. What I want you to see today is that the Eight of Wands is telling you there's something you need to leave behind. There's something that no longer serves you, and you have to move forward. That why are you hanging on to old stuff? Time to clear out the house, time to clear things out and move on. The wands are flying out the window and they're going into that. If you look, they're creating lightning in a dark night sky. Understand, this is something that no longer serves you. Make sure that you're letting that stuff that no longer serves your higher good go. And guess what? It's time to move on. The night comes in to tell us, and this is where you're going to find your happiness. You got to be careful. When the nights, they can be a little, give me a bigger hammer. Very rough, very, very type of thing to come in on, okay? But what I want you to know here is this is telling me for you, it's time to move. There's a lot of movement in these cards, and today, just be careful, move slow, but start moving, and you'll find your happiness once you let go of whatever this other thing is and let it fly out the window. So, mote it be. Good morning, Melinda. It is good to see you. Kristen, good morning. Today is a great day. Could I have a card, please? And thank you. Absolutely. Hey, folks, while I'm thinking about it, and while I am drinking from the Apollo Travel Orlando Chalice, I'm drinking my Hempworks coffee. There's a huge Father's Day sale going on there. You need to check it out. Hempworks.com. Let me slap that up for a bit. All right, and /tarot with an attitude. You need to check that out, okay? Because they are there doing some great offers. Now's a good time to try it if you want to give it as a gift. Even if you not giving it to a dad or whatnot and you want to try it, the sale doesn't require a father to be in the recipient, but it is Father's Day sale, and I think it's only on for the rest of today. Not sure about tomorrow, but check it out. Go there. You'll see it when you log in. Make sure you go in through Tarot with an attitude. That's all the thing. Oh, and a message I wanted to give y'all from Spiritually Raw, Jay and April. You will notice down in the chat below, I'm going to put this in here. Click on it if you want. I'm going to try something new here. All right, let's see what happens. Never done this before. This is the link to their new channel. I love sharing their stuff. Make sure you understand this is where you can find all of their latest stuff, and it's going to be a subscription type channel, but you can stay up to date. No more editing, no more censorship. If you want to stay in the loop with them, that's how you're going to do it. So, Kristen, here we go. Use the link I sent to go find them, and everything will work out. That'll help. They'll know I sent it. All right? And let's see what's happening. Kristen, I'm going to a different deck. I'm going to the Legacy of the Divine. Legacy of the Divine. Here we are. Kristen, it's a good day to breathe. That's what I'm getting. When I look this way, I'm looking out the window. So don't think, it's a beautiful day outside. I can't wait. Go meet friends and have a good time and see what's going on. All right. Here we go. I'm thinking, it's like I froze. What are you locked in on today, young lady? Whew, I'm going to shuffle one more time. I want to make sure I've got this and where I'm at. Okay. Kristen, here we go. All right. Kristen, what I'm getting for you here is the Lovers and the Queen of Coins. There might be a little bit of trouble kicking around in the relationship or in the love life, not sure here, all right? But I want you to notice this is the agape love, and you're looking for something, you're looking for some fulfillment, and you're going to have to be able to let this person go. It's one of those things to realize that there's a deeper love, okay, and that there is a love. Sometimes that love stays at the agape level, and what I'm getting is the concern here is something about this. What I'm seeing is you need to take charge and be in the real world with this relationship. You have to nurture it. This is going to fall on you to take care of it. This relationship is important. This relationship means a lot to you, and this person means a lot to you. Do not be afraid to step up and nurture this relationship and be the queen that you need to be. The queen nurtures, she plants, she grows, she tends it. Guess what? This is going to be incumbent on you. If you want this relationship to go to the next step or wherever, nurture it, take it, you deal with it. What's going on? All right? Let me know what's happening. Folks, book a session, tarotwithanattitude.com. I'd love to talk to you. I can go into more detail. I'm stepping all over something down here and trying to figure out what I'm stepping on. All right. So, but that's what's going on. Christina, tell Bruce happy birthday. Facebook user, good morning. I can't see who you, I think I figured it out. I think that's Bridget popping in on Facebook. So that's what's happening. All right. But Christina, good morning. Again, tell Bruce happy birthday. If he pops on, we will, but I will see him today, and he will be told happy birthday. Jasmine, and I finally got permission from Jasmine to say her name as Jasmine. She said that is okay. It is what she prefers. So all of y'all know we talked, and it is okay to use the word Jasmine. Jasmine Guzman. Grand day, Rob. May I please have a card for the day? Absolutely. I'm going back to the legacy of the divine for you. All right, let's find out what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Okay, here we are. Inner strength is going to be required because you're going to be dealing with some passion, some desire, some things that are happening. You're wanting to move on something. There's something you're wanting to get going with, and guess what? It's going to require your inner strength and you knowing when to push. We talked very much about your position in different things. You need to understand this is reiterating your inner strength. This card was upside down. This is talking about you need to be strong. You're going to be making some decisions. You have to think for more than one person at some times, and that's what's going on. The Knight of Wands. In there, do not forget yourself, though, and you have a passion and desire to build on something, do it. But don't let that passion and desire run you over and make things forget. Like I just said, Knights can be very forceful. They can get very laser focused and not see anything except their goal or their destiny. And that's what I have going on for you. We have dragons here. This is a very, the card is just reeking with fire, and that would be suiting as it's the fire suit. But however, this knight, this is going to be something you're going to become very impassioned about, and you're going to have to make it happen. You're going to have to move on it. But you got to use that inner strength of yours to remind and keep everything in balance. That's what I have for you. Today, we're going to see some cards today that are a little bit funky. The vibes are going to be weird because that's what kind of day it is. With the energies that are going on around us, with the sun, with the planets, with everything else, all of those today being a 5, you notice today, a lot of people may be feeling that, just a little antsy. Guess what? It's there, it's real, know it, and you will find out about it as you go through the day. But be aware, and it won't take you by surprise. Move slowly, think about what's going on. That's where we're at. Grand day, gang, absolutely. Bridget, saw your message, got it. Let me get back up here. Sometimes everything loads at one time. And he says, thank you. All right, if he's listening, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Bruce. Happy birthday to you. See you a little later, buddy. All right, looking forward to it. Stacy, good morning, Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Bangarang! Today is a great day to find and use our magic. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, and we need that always. Tabitha, Bangarang, good morning, Rob, spirits, angels, and guides. May I please have a card? Absolutely, you sure may. I'm going to be going back here to, I've got another deck sitting here. I'm not super comfortable with it, but I'm also being told to use it. I just don't, This is where me being a little, leery. I'm going to pull this deck out and let's see what's happening. It's a newer deck. I've been trying to become familiar with it. We might have to pull a clarifier, but let's see what's going on. I'm going to put this one aside. We're going to get it ready, but I got to follow the instinct and see what is going on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox this for you here and show you. This is the Akashic Tarot, 62 card deck and guidebook. It is Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. Love when I use something with green while I'm using my green screen. All right. The book is awesome. Folks, don't discount the books in a deck because it tells you what the creators of the deck were intending. It can kind of set the tone of how you use the deck, things like that. I constantly refer back to a deck to make sure things are happening and I'm interpreting this the way it needs to be. But Tabitha, I'm really getting told there is a huge message in here for you, and this is something I don't normally do, so let's see what happens. We're going to let Spirit work the magic and get you your message. All right. Something I am being told is you will get the message regardless whether I get it completely clear or not. And here we go. The Queen of Scrolls. The Queen of Scrolls. What we're talking about here is utilizing the knowledge that you have. There very well may be somebody in your past, or you in your past life was a teacher and giver of knowledge. Do not lose sight of this. This Queen of Scrolls is all about knowledge and understanding. The Scrolls is about teaching, learning, finding out. You need to nourish your knowledge and you need to make sure you're feeding your knowledge, but you also need to make sure you're in a position to pass that knowledge on. That is what I'm getting. That's very important that you understand there's something you need to be showing somebody today. And what's going on? Yes, okay. Coming from the shaman's dream, all right. Deep diver, diving into a task. There's something you're going to have to use your knowledge on. You're going to have to submerge yourself in it. And this is how you will find the happiness in that task. Something's got to come to end. You got to give into it and go in head first and take it. That water always means to me subconscious happiness, love, flow, the emotions, things like that. You will dive into them today and take a task head on. But you need to remember, you are to use the knowledge that you have. Do not let the passions and the drive overrule your knowledge. That's what I have for you. Let me know what's going on. I'd like to hear. Shoot me a text later today or an email at tarotwithanAttitude.com, and I'd love to hear how that's playing out. Teresa, good morning, Rob and Tribe. Any messages for me today? Absolutely. Let me get this running back up here. The messages are get your butt to Cancun. Notice how the angels mysteriously made that come up. Yeah, okay. I'm a smart ass. I know it. Can't help it. Love being it. Here we are. Okay. So we're going with the angels this morning. Cindy, let's find our Cindy. Cindy popped in below you, so I got to reset my brain. Teresa, the angels are coming in here. Okay. The angel deck is at play. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. And let's get into your reading. All right. Here we are. The Five of Michael, here's that five, that conflict, this mental instability. You're going through a mental struggle and a mental battle, okay? You're putting way too much on yourself rather than letting Spirit guide you. You're worried about the what ifs, what can't, and that is what's going on. The Five of Michael is here to tell you, let him help you through this mental stress and mental relief. You are putting yourself in a situation you do not need to be in mentally because you are focused on that rather than what's happening around you today. That's what I'm getting. Now, what we need to do, everything with you is in the mental arena. Michael is all over you. He is there. He is trying to tell you. This is the page of Michael. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. This reading completely relates to what you and I talked about yesterday. You have contracts, you have things you've agreed to, all right? How these things are coming together is all weighing on your mind. You have to let Spirit have them and work on them. You do what's for your higher good and the higher good of those around you. You do what's for the higher good of Spirit and let Spirit take care of the rest. You need to come in and you need to learn and you need to understand you cannot control every outcome. But by worrying about it, you can become your own self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what I got. Very heavy, Teresa. Let me know. Talk to me. All right. Let's see what's happening. Bangarang, everybody. Good morning. What a bangarang day it is. Glad everybody's here. There's people still coming in. This is awesome. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your Saturday morning. If it's Saturday wherever you're at, could be Saturday afternoon, could be Friday evening. I don't know. Depends on where you're at in the world, but here we are. Cindy, good morning, Rob and everyone. Tough weekend for me. May I have a card for encouragement, please? And thank you. Yes, you can. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little prayer. I'm being told to come over here to energy healing. I know the feeling. Got a lot of stuff going on too, Cindy, and I get it. I totally get it. Haven't lost faith in everything, but sometimes our spirit just gets a little beat up. So I'm with you there. Okay? Let's find out what's going on here. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Look at the balance of light here. I can't help but see in this, when I look at this, I'm seeing crossed rapier handles. I'm seeing different things of energy to realize how powerful you are. You realize you're having a rough weekend. Listen to yourself and acknowledge you need a break. Acknowledge what's happening. Acknowledge what's going on in your life. But then assert yourself and get your power back. Don't leave it with the forces that took it. They don't deserve it, okay? They deserve your effort. They don't deserve you leaving your energy, your actual essence with them at this point, okay? Get this down. Understand it. If you got to replay it back, take a quick picture. I don't care. But this is the affirmation we have for you today. And in this affirmation, I'm being told to go over here to the angels. We're going to get you one card from the Angel Archangel Tarot deck. Let's find out what's happening. One quick shuffle. A shuffle, a wrap, and a twist. There's going to be a song in there somewhere. Something. That's it. Here we go. Yes. 8 of Raphael. Raphael in the house, all right? There's something better waiting for you. This is what's going on. This is about relationships. This is about love. This is about happiness. I'm really feeling this. It's hard to see. Do what you know is right for you. You are now on a spiritual quest. This is what it is. What it's hard to see here is because it's so green. This is a forest. And our young lady, this would appear to be our traveler. See the dog at her heels? The dog is walking along behind her. And what you have a hard time seeing is there's a bridge, but there's water flowing downhill. And I need you to understand that what's going on here, okay? Wow, hold on. Somebody just gave me something. My wife popped in, okay, and wanted me to see that you got the 6 of Swords. She pulled the 6 of Swords. I don't know the name of this deck. I am so sorry. But she pulled the 6 of Swords while I'm pulling the 8 of Raphael. Mentally, it's time for you to move on. Emotionally, it's time for you to move on. It's time to cross the bridge. There are other emotions, there are other happiness, there's more love that's waiting for you. This is very important. You remember you are a gift, you are power, you are something, and someone will always be ready to accept who you are. Move on, young lady. That's what we're getting. These cards came through very heavy. Thank you, Gillian. She's watching from our back porch. She pulled on that, and it was she ran in here to give me that card. So, Cindy, that was important to her that you see that. Okay? She didn't explain it or whatnot. She knew I'd get it right away. All right. So, mode it be. Cindy, today, remember I told you, 5, conflicts, instability, but passion. Today is a good day to put a conflict to an end and move on for you. There are other things, whatever this is. I think I know, but I want you, I'm not going to just spill it out here. I want you to understand it is okay to move forward. And it is okay to move forward alone. Either your companion will come with you or they won't. Okay? But that is their choice, not yours. Okay? So mote it be. Wow, let's see what's happening. Jasmine, good to see you. Glad you are here. Happy birthday to Bruce. Absolutely. John Milton, good morning. This is Regina Milton. I'm using my husband's phone. I am feeling ungrounded. Can you please give me a card? Absolutely. Let's find out what I'm being told to go to the Enchanted Compass here. Let's find out what's going on with this Oracle deck. Regina, we need to make sure, what does Regina need to do to get grounded? I'm going to look here real quick. Regina, I understand that when you feel some of that is, like I said, the energy of the day, the energy of what's going on. It will pass. Give it some time. But because you realize it, it's a weird feeling. So it's very frenetic energy around today, so everybody needs to stay grounded. What I'm getting is storm fields. You have to understand things, when we get this energy, sometimes things are trying to come in and things are trying to manifest. I'm trying to get this card out of the light, okay? It's a tornado tearing through a field, okay, and it's about to wipe out a house, but the pathway is lined with flowers, okay? Things are coming, new things, some old things need to be torn down. You have to go through a storm to get to some new stuff. You know, I was having this conversation the other day with somebody, and it might have been Teresa, I can't remember, about baggage and storage units. And sometimes we don't want to get rid of stuff, and we wind up costing ourselves money storing junk. But then we need something new, okay? So we put it somewhere else. You can't, until some things get torn down, you can't have new things. It can't build. You got to move on. You build a house, and guess what? You need to expand. You want to add on. You want to do this. Well, guess what? You can't do it without tearing down part of that house. And that's what I'm getting for you. Some of this is going on. You are in the middle of some type of conflict. There are some things that may seem unstable, but they're coming in for your higher good. You will get what's on the other side of it. How do you deal with it? Let's ask that question. Let's ask that question. So Regina needs to know how to deal with this situation. Regina, I'm glad you're here. I want you to become part of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Come join us, see what's happening. We are a page on Facebook, but we are also a group. Come join. Find me on Tarot with an Attitude on my own YouTube channel and subscribe. Hit that like button. It helps me out. But most importantly, no matter what, everybody share the link. Share the link from, and do me a favor, share it from Tarot with an Attitude. That's where I need you to go. That's the link I need you to share. Okay, Regina, we're looking at how we're going to move you forward through this. All right? Okay, here we go. The Queen of Ariel. This is you taking charge and you and Ariel working in your material world. It's very ironic. Our card had a house being torn apart, and what we've got here is the Queen of Ariel. She is making house. She is setting up house. But what we've got, nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. Look at what's going on around you. There's information in it. Get grounded. You will see what you need to do. Some things need to be cleaned up. Some things have to be addressed so new things and new places can come in. That's what I'm being told. Let me know what's going on. TarotWithAnAttitude.com. Folks, you can reach me right here. Get me there so you can book a session. I can go into a lot more detail. We have a lot of time. A lot of good things happen. And you know what? We have fun. We have a great time. That is going to be something very important. The HempWorks, this is where we go for the HempWorks and that Father's Day sale. Check it out. You don't want to miss it. This is great stuff. I love it. Like I was saying too yesterday, I'm going to talk to Bruce today about doing some HempWorks giveaways. Let's see what we can do and how we can make that work. Any ideas? Go to the group, got to become a member, join, and toss in some ideas about how I can actually give away some HempWorks. I know everybody would love it. So that's what we're doing, and there is the information back on the trip. So this trip is going to be so much fun. All right, let me see. See where I left off here. Kind of lost my spot. All right, I'm looking for John because it's Regina as John. Got you. There we are. So there is the. Remember, I want y'all to understand that link is to Jay Mata and April Mata's site for Spiritually Wall, where you can catch up all their latest shenanigans and things and the latest stuff you want to catch up on. Go there, use that link. It'll let them know I sent you over. Jenny, good morning. Bangarang tribe, everybody. Bangarang, bangarang, bangarang. Christina, didn't come up on Facebook. Don't know what you're talking about, but let's say what's happening. Here we go. All right. Wow, everything, every now and then everything loads all time. Greg Herrera, hi, my brother. Can I have a card if you have time? Thank you. Yes, I can. I have to let y'all know I'm going to have to be off just a few minutes before 10 today, so it's going to pull up short. So get everything in there. I have a Zoom meeting that I have to be on at 10 o'clock for a couple of hours. So we will go from there. Greg, I'm grabbing the Archangel Tarot deck. Here's what they want you to know. Okay, let's take a look. The Four of Raphael, a lot of Raphael in the house. And what I'm getting is be careful about, be careful about taking someone or a relationship for granted. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Have you become complacent? The Four of Raphael is there to remind you. If you think you've achieved and everything's there and you've just run into you're sitting there in a hole, you're on a good base, but you're wondering like, what's more? Where is it at? What this is telling you is remember to seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. It's going to be up to you to restir the magic. And what I'm getting for you here is it's going to be very important in whatever relationship it is for you to understand a lot of this healing and getting and finding some new footing is going to be incumbent on you, because the next card that comes up is the Six of Raphael. And Raphael, so everything for you today, brother, is about love, it's about emotions, it's about happiness, and it is about some type of relationship, whether this is a relationship with your children or with your entire family or with your spouse, partner, whoever. I don't know. All right, I don't have time to go into it. But this is saying bangarang. That's what should be written on this card. Bangarang. Embrace your inner child. New friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Remember, have fun. I think if you put these two together, it's reminding you to stop adulting. Go have some fun. Throw caution to the wind today. Today would be a good day to do it. Grab those loved ones or whoever this relationship is dealing with. Take them by the waist, take them by the hand, let the child side come out, have some fun. It's going to be important for you today to do that with whatever relationship is most prominent in your life. So, mote it be. Let me know what's going on. That's kind of wild. That's crazy. I love it. All right. May I have a card today, Rob? The last one. Childhood, past worries, letting go, etc. Trying to figure out how it connects with exactly what is stressing me out. Meditation helps. Would love a card. You got it. Let's take a look. And I tell you what, we're going to go back to this Akashic record. Let's find out. Maybe it's something in your past life that we're dealing with. Maybe it's something we got to know with. So we're specifically looking for something from her childhood or something from her past. and how it connects with exactly what is stressing her out. So she's got stress. How is all this relating? And I feel like this is going to wind up being a 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. All of us are familiar with that game, I'm pretty sure. I suck at it. But that's going to be what's going on. This is going to relate to that. That's going to relate to those. Those are going to relate to these. And all of a sudden, you're going to find your chain. That's what's going on. So we're asking for Jenny, all right? Tell us what this is about. Will, wisdom, and mind. You've got to bring them together. It's about unifying two. It's a partnership. Will, wisdom, and mind. We have the Celtic knot here. All right. In the will, what I'm getting very strongly is this is the problem. The will, wisdom, and mind have not connected. You need to remember they are connected. Are you following through on your dreams? Are you following through? Are you willing? Are you doing exercises? Are you taking steps to change the way you think? By changing the way you think in the mind, it will allow the wisdom to pour forward. I'm going to look at another card here. We're going to ask the angels to have some little clarification on this because we've got to find out that's what's going on. All this is linking together because you haven't got I'm feeling a lack of balance. It is a lack of balance of what's going on, but something from your past has scared you, where you had something you really wanted, you went after it, and it let you down. That is now affecting your mind. By that affecting your mind, that is affecting your wisdom. And when we get like that, we get this, I can't think, I can't do anything, worry takes over, this frenetic energy, especially at this time right now where we're at. You need to understand that, and that's what I'm getting is going on with this. That's how this is linking to you. It is something from your past that has affected your wisdom now. Okay, it's affecting your mind now. There's something you're dwelling on, and there's some link to it. I'm almost feeling like this could be a repressed type of memory. Let's find out what's going on. I'm going to ask for a little more clarity on this from the angels 2 of Gabrielle. This is about something in the will. So something that happened to make bold and ambitious choices, great progress is possible, important relationships with people who share your vision. What I'm getting, Jenny, is you put your faith and trust in someone at some point and they let you down. And that is now affecting you in more ways than what you know. You need to deal with that. You need to speak to somebody. You've got to get closure on some of that. I can't tell you to forget it. That's your life. All right, you'll never forget it, but you can put it and reframe it in a new mindset to help you where it doesn't disturb you so much, where it allows you to free think. See it as an incident rather than something that keeps coming up as unresolved. That's what I'm getting. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I hope that helps, makes more sense. Makes more sense to me. I'm just trying to understand, everything that was given in such a short period of time. That's what's happening. All right. Let's see what's going on. Tanika, hello, Bangarang Chai. Rob, I sent you an email. Thank you very much. Peace, love, and light. I will get in there this morning. I have not been in there today. I want to check it and want to find out. Looking forward to hearing from you and what we can do. All right, Jenny Cook, here we are. Bruce Kaler, this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. I think that's it. That's what I think it is. Mother of Messages. Good morning, Rev Rob and everyone. Glad you are here. All right. Mother, love Jenny Cook. She's always there. Indigo. Good day, Rob. Bangarang. Much love and brightest blessings always to all. Folks, when we start our day that way, reminding ourselves that today is a day for me to love. Today is a day for me to give and not, I hate what today is bringing me. Start with that message of gratitude. Thank you for the day and the opportunity to send love to other people. There are other people relying on my love and my light. They're relying on my healing. Sometimes we do need to take a day off, but when that day off becomes repetitive and you're not on vacation, you need to find out what's going on. And sometimes those days off can become a habit. So that's what I want you to see. There we go. All right. So Indigo, I'm right there with you. Mother message, barefoot and blessed. Does the Spirit have a message for me this morning? Yes, but I hope it doesn't have a lot of S's in it because I can't seem to talk all of a sudden. There we go. Mother messages, here we are. Let's find out. Mother messages, I'm looking at the cards here, and I'm getting pulled back into the Akashic Record. They're going to force me to learn this deck. That's what's going on today. There are messages people need to hear, and the Akashic Record is a way to tap in to knowledge that is out there that has been kept. It's knowledge about the future, knowledge about what's going on, knowledge about your past, who you were, where you are. This is where this deck was designed to go. It's why it drew me to it. And that's why I want to know why so powerful with this deck. And today, I think we're going to get a day that people have to look at the past, and they're going to have to tap into knowledge to be able to break free of some of the things that are bothering them. All right, Mother, here we go. The Ascent. 7 of Keys, okay? Keys being, they unlock a chest, the world. This is manifesting to you. The 7 of Keys, the Ascent. We have the sun shining like you wouldn't believe. Our mountaineer has climbed to the top of the mountain so they can see. They are now just standing there. You are in a great place today, Mother. What I want you to understand is at some point you have seen the world. You have seen the universe. You have tasted it, and you have smelled that high altitude view of the planet. You have been there. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And guess what? You can go back there at any given time and remember the sun shines on you when you take that higher path. It was work getting there. Okay, but you got there and you were there in the past. You can get there again right now. That is the message. Stay focused, and guess what? The light will come and the light will help you. That is what I'm getting. I'm going to go for a clarifier. Actually being told, no, I'm going to do this. I'm right. When I pick up, generally that's what I need to do. Okay. So in looking at that, the Ascent, all right, and where you're headed, what's going, and you're on the right path, Mother. That's what I'm being told most importantly. And yep, the Knight of Raphael. This is where you're going to move on and your happiness will be found. Keep going. Look at it from up there. Make sure, though, again, a lot of nights coming up today, and remember, today is a day for obstacles and instability. Those are the two biggest things. Conflict, okay? These things can happen if you stay focused on complete emotional state. But it can also bring you the love of your life. It will bring you joy. It will bring you happiness. And look, we have birds. It will bring you mental peace and serenity. Let me know what's going on. That is awesome. So nice to see you. Always glad to have the Mother of Messages in the house. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, Tabitha. Interesting. Thank you, Rob. I will let you know how that plays out. Lots of love and appreciation to you, too, as well. All right, found the link. Link came in on TWAA Facebook feed. All right, good deal. Let's find out what's going on. Cynthia, good morning, my dear. Good morning. May I have a card, please? I feel Hank is trying to warn me about something. What's going on? Remember, you're a worrier. You're a worrier. You have an event coming up. Let's just double check it and say, all right, we'll go there and let me find out. Okay? Using the angel cards a lot today, all right? What I'm getting is he's trying to tell you to stop worrying. You're going to worry yourself to death. That's what I'm getting. He's worried about you worrying, and that's where we're going. 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. You have that appointment coming up. You have things going on. Remember, we talked about you getting out of the house. This is what's going on. Things are happening, and this is laying on your mind, and you're worried about it. Be careful, because what we're seeing here is there's nothing to worry about, sweetie. The strength. Rely on your inner strength. Rely on your power. You can go through any of this and figure it out. You are starting to worry. You're still trying. You know what? you're going through a thing where Hank is gone and you were dependent on Hank for so many years. Now that you feel his presence, you're becoming too dependent on Hank. And what's going to happen is he's going to have to step away so you can stand on your own 2 feet. He needs you to learn. And yes, I'm getting that as huge. You have to trust yourself. What I tell you the other day, I didn't marry no dummy. Okay? You are a highly intelligent woman. You have to start having some faith in yourself. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Cynthia, I love you. Give yourself a break, okay? If you have a question and you think about something, start writing it down and then read it and look at it and go, wait a minute, I can solve this problem. You are so worried about all the problems coming up that it's causing you to miss today, all right? Stop. Take a breath for today. Go outside. Take Hank for a car ride, even just a short one. Hold his hand. He just wants you to chill out. That's the message I've got. I love you. Can't wait to talk to you again. Glad to see you, and I'm glad you popped in and asked the question because you need to give your mind a break. It's okay. All right. I promise you. What is the meaning of Bangarang? Greg Herrera. Bangarang. Bangarang, watch the movie Hook. But I want you to watch this movie, have a good time watching it, but watch it from a spiritual standpoint. There is a message in here huge for people from all walks of life, from all different spirituality. Bangarang, Robin Williams is Peter Pan, who has elected to grow up. Therefore, he left his magic behind. Hook never left Neverland and kidnapped his children because he wants his final battle with Peter Pan. Tinkerbell comes and kidnaps him and brings him back to Neverland, only to find out he's grown up. He's a 40-something businessman with a paunch, okay? And in order for him to be able to have this battle and save his children, he's got to learn to fly. While they're in the movie, him learning to be a child again and use his imagination, him and a character named Rufio start throwing barbs back and forth at each other. And when the other one gets over and gets better, they yell, Bangarang! Bangarang, Peter, Bangarang, you're getting it. Don't just play at it. Come back. Give it harder. What you put out comes back. And guess what? Through this, he starts to find his magic again. This is where, by finding his magic through the Bangarang of putting out what he's getting back, making sure things are going on that even flow, he is able to unadult himself and find his magic. Now, does he turn into a kid again? Absolutely not. But he shows us that we can bring our magic from our childhood back to life and live with us, and many times we forget that. This is where we go, Bangarang. It's a whole heap of meaning passed in there. But a real quick Bangarang is actually saying, get grounded. We are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Get grounded. Bangarang. What you put out, you're going to get back. Find your magic and fly. We can do this. I'm glad you asked that question, Greg, because it is very important that people understand this concept. This is a concept that people need to take with them. We had magic when we were children. We believed in things when we were children. The adulthood and the world took our imagination away. We think we know what we know, but until you can get your magic back and bring that down deep into your heart, and you can manifest things and make things happen, you will never truly be happy. This is finding happiness. That's what Bangarang is all about. I feel Bangarang is the secret to life hidden in a movie. Go check it out. If nothing else, you'll have fun. I love Robin Williams. He's one of my heroes. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Pam, good morning. Glad to see you, folks. We're going to be counting down here. Shannon Scott, good morning. Card question, please. I'm at a fork in the road, trying to make a decision. Sorry, all I can picture is the great Muppet movie, or the first Muppet movie with the fork in the road, and everybody's looking at each other. Trying to make a decision whether I should stay in Palm Desert or move to Tahoe. What do the cards have to say? Thank you. First off, you look inside yourself. Your intuition is telling you. Are you trying to follow happiness? You're trying to find joy? Or are you running from something? Are you just trying to change? Where is this going? So we're going to ask Spirit to come through here and ask. When we look at Palm Desert, All right, I'm going to pull one card for each of them, and we're going to go from there. If you want to go into more detail of what I can look at for Palm Desert, and what I can look at in Tahoe, the housing thing, book a session with me. Tarot with an Attitude. I'll be able to go into a lot more detail about this. But I am letting Spirit know I'm going to pull one card now for Palm Desert. One card for Palm Desert. And then I'm going to shuffle again, okay? All right, here we go. And then I'm going to pull one card for Tahoe. And we're going to compare those cards. We're going to find out what's going on. Something's going on. I can already tell with the first card. Tahoe is, or Palm Desert is where you're at now. Tahoe is what's going on. You know, here, be careful that your will isn't overdriving. What I've got for Palm Desert, I'm going to let you look at this. Palm Desert by starting a new life, finding your purpose. I'm trying to get this focus for you. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. This is 20 new beginnings. You can stay where you're at, but you've got to be reborn. There's something you've got to get shed of. You're trying to run from your past is what I'm getting by running to Tahoe. Guess what? New things can happen right where you're at. There are things that are going to help you. Archangel Jeremiel is there to help you get through this. Archangel Jeremiel will help you understand what is going on and how to rebuild your life where it is. I understand that feeling. The Knight of Gabriel, or Gabriel, however you want to say it. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So it is showing a movement. I don't think you're going to be bad in either place, okay? But I think what you better be careful is your eagerness to move will override all other things. And what I'm seeing here is this Knight can be driving you. You're in a spot where you just want to get out. You want to change, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to have to go into more detail about all of those. There are new beginnings for you right there in Palm Desert. You are going to have to deal with rebirth. Okay, that's what's going on. The Knight of Gabriel, the passion to move, you can make it happen. You can make this happen. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic, but this is all within the will. Okay, this is in your goals, desires, and dreams. So with that information, you're going to have to make that decision. I would love to talk to you more about this, Shannon, in more detail. Okay, my gut is deal with what you have to deal with, and Palm Desert is going to open up some all new things for you, and you're going to see a whole other side of it. Tahoe, you can move, but you don't know what you're moving into. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Let me know where I'm right, where I'm wrong, and things like that. So mote it be. Greg, you're fine. That's Regina. No problem. Greg, I love it. That was here we go. I love this. Thank you, Rob. Very unbalanced, but could be multiple past events that are connected. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is going to be a chain. It's going to be like a chain of events, but something is going on that traumatized you. And what I got is from your past, there is some type of lack of, you put it all out there for somebody at one point, and they let you down, and it hurt you, and it caused, but that's all. Okay? I would love to go into this with more detail so we can pull it and we can decipher it out. Folks, it's been a great morning today. Thank you so much for all of you. Like I said, I have to get running today. I have to be on time and being out of here. Today is a great day. That's all that needs to be said. Today is a wonderful day. It's a day for you to manifest and bring things into your life. It is a day to deal with some conflict and some passion and find resolution to some things that are causing you problems. That's what's going on. Talk to Spirit. Remember, God the Father, God the Mother, God the Son, God the Spirit, universe, Gaia, the Mother. They are here. They did not ever go away. You chose to step away mentally. And I don't know what, all of a sudden all my videos slowed down, so that's kind of crazy. All right? So, with all that being said, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It is okay. But please leave with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!